Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? And I hope you're all well. Welcome to my channel to discover the healthiest token on BSC, and that's Apple DAO, of course. So we're going to discover a bit more about it. But yeah, when we invest in the token, we expect to profit. Dropping prices are the enemy, and that's why Apple DAO comes packaged with a multi-phase approach to prevent those nasty drops, all while rewarding holders regularly. So that is really fantastic to see. We can see all the social media links in here with Telegram, Twitter, and Instagram. We can also read the white paper. And yeah, all the tabs are on the top. But just to sum up what they have achieved so far, well, the PooCoin ads are live 24/7, and the audit is happening before the launching. We can actually see it here. We have the audit by Interfi, the smart contract security audit of Apple DAO. You can also see it on GitHub right here. So that's really great. They are providing us with it. But also 1% on every burn on every transaction, with a fair launch on Pink Sale with KYC plus audit. And then the CMC and CG are going to fast track it with massive marketing and promotions that are going 24/7. Charity with earning passive income. It's community driven, which is really fantastic. The liquidity is locked. They also will be the #1 on many voting websites with shout outs to top crypto related Twitter accounts that are helping them quite massively with that massive shilling before and after launch. So I honestly can't wait for everything to launch properly, especially with the centralized exchanges that are planned to be listed, listing Apple DAO. Alright, but we can actually discover what is it all about with Apple DAO. As you guys can see, the highest paying auto stacking and auto compounding protocol in crypto, and the APY is coming to a fixed 211,465.2%. Doesn't that just sound amazing? If you invest $1,000, after a whole year, you will get over $2 million revenue from it. And with auto stacking and auto compounding in your wallet, when elastic supply with no minting function, however with burning elements, 1% on every transaction. Also, you get rewarded every 30 minutes. That is 48 times a day, where you just don't do nothing and get your profits right away to your wallet. But about them, well, the DeFi industry has brought huge profits to investors, and we all know that. With Apple DAO, we can take it further. That's really great, because Apple DAO is here to bring you insane profits as seamlessly as possible, and that's why Apple DAO gives you a gigantic APY that gets automatically distributed piece by piece to you every 30 minutes and automatically compounded. But huge profits come with huge risks, of course. To elevate profits loss risk, Apple DAO sports automatic mechanisms that help secure the safety of the investors. That does say quite a lot about the project, literally all of the most important information on here. But all Apple DAO holders are rewarded with automatic compound interest paid every 30 minutes. How do you like that, guys? I certainly do. And how much can you earn? And as mentioned, you can get $2.114 million just from 1,000 investment through the compound interest of the APY of 211,465.2%. And in traditional finance, such profits get reserved for those with lots of capital. DeFi allows you to stake amounts as little as $5 and begin earning interest. That definitely sounds just great. We have how it works, so all the steps of how, what's the secret behind Apple DAO are explained in here. First of all, this fail-safe treasury. So a portion of all transaction fees get allocated towards the treasury. So the funds within are for two purposes, really. To act as an emergency fund to raise the price if it drops too fast, and then also to provide the Apple DAO team with funds to expand and develop the project further for your benefit. And we also have the automatic treasury growth, where the larger the Apple DAO user base, the more profits you will gain, but the more investors are at risk if the project fails, of course. So to protect you and all investors, a portion of all transaction fees get deposited in the treasury as a fail-safe measure if the price starts dropping. So the larger the user base, the more transactions will be there, and the quicker the treasury will grow. And that is definitely something I'm looking forward to with the auto compounding, stacking, and auto stacking basically. But yeah, as soon as you buy the Apple DAO tokens, you have signed up for automatic stacking and compounding. So you will earn interest on your investment and the profits will be compounded automatically with no further action on your part. So once you buy your tokens, your Apple DAO tokens, you literally are getting your income all the time, every 30 minutes. Literally after 30 minutes of buying your tokens, you will get the first profit. It's also anti-deflationary. So of course, inflation is the secret killer of your wealth, and you barely notice it reducing your buying power, but it does it with every percentage now and then. So this is definitely something really important, because inflation, it can really cut your profits quite drastically. That's why they have implemented a deflationary protocol. So yeah, Apple now burns 1% of every transaction fee by taking a burning fee, and this reduction of supply deflates the token, countering inflation directly, and that is really great. Right, but going on with the tokenomics, we have the automatic liquidity provision, where 5% fee on all transaction gets allocated to the decentralized liquidity pool, and a larger pool means Apple DAO gets backed by more funds and will fluctuate less in price, and that is definitely something to bear in mind, the volatility of such projects and of such tokens, and Apple DAO is doing a fantastic job to prevent that. Then the treasury, where 2% of all buy-in transactions and 4% of those sell transactions get allocated to the treasury fund. Then the risk-free value, with 5% of the buy and 8% of the sell transaction being allocated to the RFV, and that is where your interest you earn gets sourced. And the automatic deflation, as mentioned, with 1% fee being burnt on every transaction, and that is really great. It helps the automatic deflation mechanism, and it helps the price of each token to stay high. And yeah, that is definitely the point, isn't it? Just to get that high price of the token, especially with such benefits that Apple DAO is providing, with that sexy APY, auto compounding, and that burning fee. But if you have any more questions, and there's all sorts of them, how do I know I can trust Apple DAO? What is the transaction slippage on trades? How does the supply change? Or what is the purpose of the treasury? You have everything in the FAQ section, which I strongly encourage you guys to check out, and also community and resources. So we have the white paper, contract security audit, and all the social media links with Telegram, Twitter, and Instagram, which I strongly encourage you guys to check out, because that's where you have all the most important information about the project, all the news and updates. Apple DAO Twitter is definitely the place where you want to be. As you guys can see, the promotion, fair launching on Pink Sale soon, massive marketing promotion 24/7, top YouTubers on board, as well as top core channels are on board. So they are getting everyone on it, so that they can spread the good words all over the internet, really. But yeah, let's actually get back to the main page to wrap it all up. So yeah, bear in mind, please, I'm not a financial advisor of no sort, so all the investing you're doing is your own risk, and your risk only. Remember about it, and let me know what you think about Apple DAO in general in the comment section. If you liked that sexy APY that you guys can see, and that 30-minute rewards, 48 times daily rewards basically, and the deflationary model of the whole project. I quite like it. Just imagine you buying some Apple DAO tokens, you getting that fixed APY straight away, because your tokens get automatically stacked and are compounded. So every 30 minutes or 48 times a day, you get some percentage of that APY of 211,000, and you getting a piece of that on to your account. And from every transaction that is passing with Apple DAO, 1% gets burned. So with that, your tokens are growing in price even more. So that is literally like a win-win situation for everyone. But yeah, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. Thank you and bye.